goes further. I'm gonna scoot it. I'm gonna scoot it over. Hey everybody, hello. Hello to everybody who is here and who is not here. Hello to them as well. Hey everybody, GM, I have decided to turn looks for stream, so that's what you're bearing witness to. I was going for ballerina, and then I put on the Chappell Roan Tiny Desk series, and this is the result. Something changed. So hello, and precious to you. Tulip, thank you so much for subscribing. Hell yeah. You must have got the Kill Bill sound, and that's great. I hope everybody celebrated appropriately. It is Monday. It is Monday here in my office. Hope everybody had a good weekend. I have a little... Where is it? There it is. I don't know what to do about this. So I wear this now like that. And it looks like this has 50... I look like I have 50 bras on, but the straps are like that. Anyway, I hope everybody had a really nice weekend. I watched it 2 days ago. Yeah, I watched it this morning. It was very, very good. Loved it. Loved the girls. I cooked and baked so much yesterday. It was so nice. We had like a big storm. We had like a big storm over the weekend. Which, like, I like hearing the rain fall. Madeline Daisy, let's go. GM, of course. Thank you so much. Thank you for subscribing. We are out here. So here's a little thing. I really like listening to the rainfall or whatever, but one of my neighbors has wind chimes. How is this a wind? What's the wind chime tea amongst us? Princess!
Qcknd.
Thank you so much for being here. It is Monday. Princess had a big weekend. I do not like them anywhere but cottage. I like wind chimes depending on the sound. This is it is a half up, half down because I don't have enough hair, so all this hair is like super glued to the back of my head. Cuz when I got my bob, they cut all the hair really tight to my nape. So all of that hair is only like here's one. All that hair is only like this long. My neighbor has so many fucking wind chimes. Like, at least, and I'm being completely honest, at least 4. So it was storming all Saturday, and I was like, this is gorgeous. This is a gift from Mother Earth, from the moon. It was a full moon, so I was like, the moon is really, and all I heard was like, yes! Literally, the wind chimes make that sound. I like little tinkle chimes. This is every single chime. So the wooden wind chimes that are like, and then the metallic, all of them. It sounds like 1,000 gyroids. It was 1,000 gyroids. I didn't hear any little rain droplets at all. I was almost fresh. I almost went into the neighborhood group chat and said, I love wind chimes. That's how distraught I was. But when you hear something, then that's all you can hear. So I used to like wind chimes for the vibe, but maybe during a breeze. But during a storm, it was like someone was playing a xylophone on my skull. This is premium content. I feel so well fed with this convo. Hey man, I thought I liked wind chimes. Found out the hard way that I don't. I have crystal ones, but I haven't put them outside yet because I feel like they could be too much. I think one wind chime per home. I might put a hard limit on that. Might bring that up to my HOA. I'm just kidding, there is none. Hard limit there. I was at one point I was like, oh my god. Enough with the wind and the chiming. It was horrible. So I've been doing this thing lately where I've been working and almost like working towards a goal. I have been working towards, and this is true, a milkshake. There is a milkshake in my mind, a milkshake in my heart. And sometimes when I am at work or working and I really just need to push through like 3 hours, I'm like, if you do this, after we're gonna have a milkshake. We're gonna make a really good milkshake. I'm gonna get the blender down. We're gonna use Silk soy milk, not store brand. We're gonna have a really good milkshake. I just need you for 2 more hours, girl. Just 2 more hours. And then you're gonna have a milkshake. The milkshake has been my icon, my deity, my everything. I have been thinking about the milkshake and I haven't had it. It's like beyond me now. Now I am chugging along for the milkshake. I'm like, we're gonna have it. We're gonna have the milkshake. I bought chocolate Oreos. And I was like, I'm gonna chop up these chocolate Oreos. I'm gonna sprinkle them on top of the milkshake. I'm gonna make it with the blender. I'm gonna hit the milkshake button. I've never hit it before. I'm gonna make a milkshake. I've been doing this for about a month now. One, John ate all my Oreos. But you know what? Last night, I finally made the milkshake. And I'm going to have to do it all over again. Do it for the milkshake. I have been doing it for the milkshake for weeks. But like, by the time I'm done... Yay! Green bean!
Quaaaaaaaaack.
Oh, I can't read screaming? Thank you. Jail for John. No, really. Just this milkshake has been my everything, my pie in the sky. Finally had it. Because like I don't want to eat sweets past like 8 o'clock. I'm not even drinking tea today for stream. Do not tell Rob. Ask, yay.
Good morning.
Good morning. Hell yeah. Thank you so much. Thank you for the Prime sub. Great reminder to switch. If you have Amazon Prime, do a little Prime sub. Giselle, thank you so much. You look like you had a good weekend.
Shit.
Not to spy on you. Text the talks and keep your voice down. You ever doing Google Maps and for a second she gets really quiet for no reason? And you're like, what startled her? Come back. I don't want to eat sweets too late at night, so I often time out of the milkshake, and then I go, okay, well, we'll do it all over again. All over again, we'll work hard. We'll fight for the milkshake. It was the wind chimes that startled her. They're so fucking loud. You have no idea. I'm in a prison. It's like somebody banging on pots and pans at this point. There's no magic to it. It's just really, really loud. It's like every year my neighbor must get a wind chime or something for Christmas and hung every single one of them in her tree outside. I said, let's cut the tree down. There's like 10 in there. They're all different too. Cut the strings on our wind chime at the dead of night. She has a spotlight on her house and it's very bright. We had to get blackout curtains. I need to live on Mars. Like, I have to go. Do you ever see they post these survival bunkers and like weirdos live in them? I'm kind of like, but wait, what if I lived in there? Wear all black, true. Digital camo. Oh my god. It's too much. I'm dying and I'm dead. Ski mask and scissors on your throne. I'll buy it for you. I am going to set up my throne account for some stuff for my birthday, but I feel like we should talk about it in a whole conversation. Make a sign on your house that's just painted wind chime with a red line through it. Yeah, I should make up this whole fake election and like a whole fake zoning. Like, oh, there's going to be a meeting for the zoning, for the sound ordinance, and picture of a wind chime. And nobody goes to those things, so it's so believable. Create just dysfunction and anxiety. The group chat goes, did anyone go to the meeting? And one person who lies is like, actually, yeah, I heard about the meeting. Oh my god. It would work. It would work. And I'm just crazy enough to do it. But I'm also so tired. Thank you, Billy. Thank you. I will gaslight my neighborhood for peace and quiet. I would do it. For a little quiet, not even peace. The thought of peace is so far gone. So let's do quiet. You know, okay. You know, where do you even buy wind chimes? At the beach? At the boardwalk? Where are they from? I can't wait to send another package with exploded glass for your birthday. I have your good luck charm charging my window right now. I'm looking at it. I slept in super late today too, so I think they're at Target. Well, I boycott Target, so goodbye. I got my wind chime at the New Age store, where they sell like tie-dye corduroy bags. That makes sense. Many such occasions, looking into it. Would the thrift store have the wind chime? Dollar store. There definitely some dollar store chimes in the mix. It's a horrible sharp sound. Horrible. I work at a woo-woo shop and we sell wind chimes. Yeah. Guilty. Qcknd's neighbor has plenty if anyone needs one. Yeah, she should be a wind chimist. Cause I'm like, do you have a passion for this? This is a passion level of consumption. What's going on? I like rattling sounds. I like when things fucking rattle. Good, yeah. Hobby Lobby. Probably, yeah. I saw Hobby Lobby's little fucking ad where it's people washing feet. I saw Hobby Lobby's ad of the people washing feet, and it was two alt girls. So I said, this is very gay. I'm looking right at it. I was just minding my own business online as I do, and it was an ad for Jesus. And, you know, Jesus, he washed the disciples' feet or whatever, they were dirty. They just had sandals on. So there's a new modern take where it's a Jesus ad brought to you by Jesus, and it's people washing each other's feet. And I don't think it's AI. I think it's real people. And I saw one where it was two alt girls. And I feel like they tried to make the one girl a cheerleader and one like a Green Day fan. But the cheerleader girl, the alternative culture is so widespread and stretched and different now that a girl dressed as a cheerleader to me is also a punk girl, if this makes sense. So I said, oh, this is gay. This is very delightful. Hobby Lobby. So Hobby Lobby paid for these ads with their craft money. I just realized now, since it's Easter, I can spam Jesus Rises by Trisha Paytas. Trisha, man. I've had to explain Trisha Paytas to John since he's been watching video essays, and she comes up a lot in everything. She's in everything. Her hands are in everything. And whatever John is peacefully watching on his own, he goes, he asked me the other morning, he said, I didn't realize that Trisha was trolling and that this is all very well calculated. I said, no, that's not true. It's a phenomenon, so it's not a troll. It's the world is her stage, John. She's a performance artist. Someone made a purple pigment on the cross, and I don't know if it's insensitive to post that on Easter. No, it's fine. Janosh GM. He is risen always cracks me up. Jesus wept. But I'm a cheerleader. It made me think all cheerleaders are actually lesbians. Yeah, at my school, the cheerleaders weren't popular, so I've never had that archetype in my mind. All the cheerleaders at my school growing up were always good for, you could hit them up if you didn't write down the homework. You could always hit them up. So, nerds, frankly. So I never understood the popular cheerleader girl. All the popular girls at our school couldn't be bothered to do something so tedious like cheerleading or band. So the cheerleaders and the band kids were often together, and nobody liked us. I'll find out now because I'm posting it. Yeah, John said, I didn't know Trisha was trolling this whole time. And I was like, go on YouTube and try to read her username. It's inscrutable. I said, that's not a troll. That's somebody living on the world stage. I said, yeah, John. Yeah. Trisha planned all this. He's been asking me about Trisha, and like on stream, I have no words. I don't know what to tell him. I don't know what to tell you guys. I don't know what to tell John. I don't know. I got my millipedes a new water dish, and they somehow already dumped out all the water. I'm scared. Yeah, so I saw the Hobby Lobby ad where the girls are washing each other's feet, and it was awesome. I will be shopping at Hobby Lobby for the action. Okay, my phone, the neighborhood group chat, I like with peace and love, I say, I'm at work. I know you think I don't work, but that's where I'm at. Yeah, I guess John is a Trisha stan now. Whenever Trisha trends, and the royal family trend, there's always a bunch of tweets that are like, only a chronically online person can understand this sentence. And I'm always like, ha ha ha. But it's true. Because John goes, what does Trisha have to do with the royal family? And I said, oh, Trisha's baby is a reincarnation of Queen Elizabeth. And that's a fact, and it's true, and it's something I believe. So I walked out to look at my garden for the first time this season, and I shit you not, I found $10 in the dirt. Okay, Animal Crossing. Yeah, so I don't know what to tell John. But it is my firm belief that she's not trolling. I think she's being completely genuine. Dirt dollars. That rules. I forget what I was gonna talk. I forget what I was gonna talk about because I heard a fucking wind chime and then lost it. I lost everything I was thinking about. I'm gonna scroll up actually. What was I talking about? Wind chimes, I guess. Milkshake. God. I love milkshake. I don't even want it at this point. No, it wasn't a derailment. You're good. I'm so sensitive to losing any amount of sleep at all. I slept in a little bit this morning. I told you that my cats have been practicing magic on me. So anyway, slept in this morning, and now I don't want to drink tea. I don't have anything caffeinated. Nothing at all can interrupt my sleep. I'm so scared. That's why there's no night milkshake. And that's why there's no tea right now, because I slept in. If I wake up and my cats have given me their belly, I fall back to sleep. It's the most comfortable anyone can be. And they do something when they show me their belly, and I go, oh my God, that's great. And I fall asleep. You have to shoo them away if you have an appointment or something. I say, how do they do this? I don't know. Shoo them away. So on Friday, I had a meeting with sponsor. That's why we had to cut stream early. They were, I guess, how do I talk about who they are? Because I don't think I'm going to go with them. So I don't want to, they're fine or whatever. They wanted to work with an influencer for putting on a new roof on their house. And I was like, yeah, actually. And they wanted to do windows. And my window in my bedroom has a draft. So I was like, hey, whatever. So I had they reached out to me. They were like, oh, we're filming all of this and we want to do influencer marketing and stuff. And they're quite local. So if you're like, oh, Qcknd, you don't even have any followers. I know, but they're very local, Philadelphia based. And there's not a ton of Philadelphia influencers who I guess are homeowners, probably 5. So I did have the whole meeting with them. And at the end, there was still a lot of cost. It wasn't completely free. So I was like, oh, okay. I feel like I should decline. So probably not. So that was why I had to leave early on Friday to talk to this company, which it seemed like a really cool opportunity to have this whole home renovation bit, but I still think it would be an incredible savings, but I kind of just thought, okay, I don't know, but so probably not. Talked to John about it. He said, well, get a quote. And I said, I don't know. No, actually, no. I cat sat for my friend last week, and his cat would lick my hair when I would sit on the couch with her. So sweet. I didn't mind the tuna breath. Aw. My cat ate a bunch of my hair and coughed up a hairball of just my hair. Oh no. That happened to me when I was in beauty school and I had a nice bald patch. We did all the cat's nails last night, which was super fun. So on stream on Friday, I feel like I only ended up talking about my freaking water barrel and nothing else. So I wore shorts today so we could talk about my tattoo removal, and we will figure out how to show it on stream effectively. I really have to check this. 10 messages. There's no way. Not screenshots. Okay. So last week I had tattoo removal before I went to Bombay Bicycle Club, which was super fun. I I was really surprised. I was really happy for myself that I scheduled 2 things in one day. And I know as a millennial and a pandemic survivor, let's coin this term, planning 2 things in one day for me is a big leap. I don't want to do 2 things. I thought about rescheduling my tattoo removal appointment, but I also would like my tattoo removed. So I said, all right, keep both plans. Big deal. So I had tattoo removal last Wednesday, and we did the Playboy Bunny tattoo on my leg, and then we also did on my lower part of my leg, I have a skeleton riding a bottle and a Friday the 13th tattoo switchblade, like straight razor. And the lore behind the straight razor is actually, that was a truly $13 tattoo from Friday the 13th. I don't think places do this anymore because who is it for? Maybe, I actually had a YouTube video, now that I'm saying it out loud, I had a YouTube video where we went to a place that still had $13 Friday the 13th tattoos. And that place was gnarly. So I don't think, that was years ago, like 8 years ago. So I don't think any place really does $13 Friday the 13th tattoos anymore. I feel like they do like a sheet that you can pick from, and the tattoos are like $150. Oh yeah, I think he's still with my friend at Bombay Bicycle Club. Not sure if it was him for sure. Does his name begin with an M? Mine were $13 plus tip. Yeah, I had, years later, I think I got a $75 Friday the 13th tattoo. That one is good. I like that one. I'm keeping that one. But all of my Friday the 13th tattoos that were $13 have officially had at least 2 sessions of laser on them. I did a Q&A on my Instagram, and I was really surprised by some of the feedback. One of them being, why don't you work in a salon anymore? And I was like, every time I have a Q&A on my Instagram, it goes there. And I'm like, I haven't worked in a salon in 7 years. So that one, I feel like we got to drop it. So I got, this is my 3rd session on my Friday the 13th. Excuse me. I'm not drinking hot tea, so my voice is just going to crumple up. Third session on my switchblade and my skeleton riding a bottle. I feel like I should put my phone somewhere else. It's like really distracting me. Oh, not another one. Let's put that over there. Yeah, and somebody asked how many tattoos I've had removal on, and it seemed like a lot, and that kind of charged the conversation. The feedback got a little weird. But I think hot lemon and hot water can be a good alternative to tea. That's good to know. Love my Friday the 13th ones. One is a pizza, one is a well, and one is a 13 banner. See, mine is okay. It's fine. But it is like a bleeding razor. So I'm kind of like, if it was a messy pizza, I think that could be fun. But it's like scary and not super good. So I figure get rid of it and I'll put a good tattoo there. That one, I at least know is going to be a cover up, so we don't have to do too many sessions on it. I'm happy to get rid of bad tattoos. I really thought I had mastered the language of I'm getting a lot of tattoo removal because I had bad tattoos. I kind of thought, but I do exist in this bubble where we're all like-minded. So I was surprised. I did that Q&A for Removery, and people were really surprised I was getting so many tattoos removed. But they gotta go. Gotta go. Playboy Bunny is finally like really lightening up. But this session, I was really surprised. So my Playboy Bunny tattoo, it's very big. And just to repeat myself, I'm getting it removed because I don't want a Playboy Bunny tattoo. And people who have Playboy Bunny tattoos, I've seen them done really well. I've seen them done cool. I've seen them done in cheeky ways. Akira, friend of the channel, a very talented tattoo artist, has a really cool Playboy Bunny where it's like a woman on the phone and she's laying and her legs are in the air and they make the like bunny ear. I love like a clever, sexy Playboy Bunny, and I think like he has the swagger to wear that tattoo really well. Why does Qcknd have a Playboy Bunny tattoo that is so big? It's like my 5th biggest tattoo, including my back piece. Why do I have a giant Playboy Bunny tattoo? I don't know. I'm getting rid of it. I don't want it. It has nothing to, it's not commentary on people who have Playboy Bunny tattoos at all. So getting rid of a giant Playboy Bunny tattoo, I would like to do that. So this session, I was pretty surprised, was a little ouchy. My previous session on my Playboy Bunny tattoo, they did a double pass. I asked about this later, and they said, oh, there's just like one tech who works here who loves doing double passes. I said, oh, okay, cool. Because you might remember last time, they told me at Removery that my tattoo wasn't removing in pace with like their expectations, that it was slower than average. And I said, yeah, crank up the laser or whatever. I'm not attached to it. It's not meeting your expectations. Let's get rid of it then. Let's go. Let's get it out of here. I don't mind. So this time around, it hurt. I was like, oh, ow. It doesn't usually hurt anymore. The tattoo on my hip doesn't hurt at all. So I was, I guess, excited that it hurt. Not in a, like, pain excites me way, but excited that, like, something was happening. And then, it blistered. First time I've ever had blistering. And it's almost a week later, and it's still, like, bruised. We'll look at it in depth in a moment. But, first time I had blistering, and I'm wondering if it was my fault, because after my removal, I went to a show. So, lots of rubbing. I also ran for the bus, because it was really cold out. So I was like, I'm just going to walk? No. Maybe that's cringe, but let's run there. How about we run? And it was great. I got to the bus stop, and 2 minutes later the bus came. If I would have just walked there, I would have missed it. Just sometimes you just gotta sometimes it's 11 o'clock at night and it's time to run. Excuse me. I have not been tattooed since I started most of my tattoo removal. I'm saving up money. I'm trying to buy a house. So right now, that's where all my little dollars go, all my little dollary dues. So I've been doing a no-buy, and I've only been doing no-buy since November. But tattoos are definitely a part of my no-buy. So after all of that gets settled, but I still need kind of significant removal in order to get the tattoos I'm planning anyway. So it'll probably be another year. So at least there's that. Haven't been tattooed in a long time. But the tattoo removal, I feel like, is still a little body mod, a little something I'm doing. No new tattoos. So I ran from the venue to the bus stop. Not far, girl. It wasn't, how's the no-buy going? All my money goes to my student loans, so no new tattoos for me, except for a small piece when I go on trips. Yeah, basically. That sounds good. Yeah, my student loans came back too. The no-buy I feel like is going really well. I do this thing where I'll put things in my cart online and then I just walk away, which is fine. We have stopped shopping at Target, so that helps. The no-buy is okay. I'm trying to think. I feel like I bought something recently. I guess I didn't. I guess my milkshake. But I think it's been going really well. I think it rewired my brain a little bit, which has been really helpful. And I finally canceled Netflix. I don't know if I talked about this yet. I finally canceled my Netflix. I'm going to marathon Bee and Puppy Cat. And if you have any recommendations for things I should watch on Netflix, my Netflix formally is over April 11th. So I canceled it a couple weeks ago. And I'm happy about it because I'm really paying. One, I don't support Netflix, and if I'm boycotting like Target and stuff because they've been pissing me off, it's kind of time to get rid of Netflix. It's just like, I don't know. I don't use it. Two, they piss me off. For the longest time, I was paying for Netflix because John's dad was using it and my grandmom was using it and my little brother. And I said, you know what? I can justify this because they're happy. Then Netflix cut down on the password sharing, where like only one person could use your Netflix account at a time. So John's dad would text us and he would go, "Are you watching something?" And I would go, "I don't know. It's probably my brother. It's probably whoever." And then I would get kicked off Netflix, and I'm only watching Way of the House Husband. So I'm like, all right, I'll leave. Then they stopped password sharing altogether. John's dad texted us, "Hey, what happened?" I said, "I'm not going to pay for a family plan. So you'll have to get it yourself or just lose it." And then I just felt like Netflix since then has also raised the price twice. I said, okay, I don't give a fuck about these little Stranger Things children, okay? I remember what Steve looks like right in here. I don't need Netflix. I loved being Puppy Cat. A lot of the original anime I liked, and Netflix owns the licensing for it. So if you ever see like a Netflix original anime, Netflix owns it. And I don't think Netflix puts out Blu-rays. I'm not really sure. Yeah, and they're about to raise the price again. I don't know if I saw you talking about it, but I saw that the other day, and I said, girl, pull the fucking plug. My Netflix is currently $21.99 a month, and I just thought I would love to have $20. That's what I said. I said, do you want Netflix or do you want $20? That's how shitty Netflix is. I was like, ooh, $20? Damn. I would love $20. Yo, in 2 months, would you want $40? $40? You're crazy. I would love $40. I got rid of Hulu maybe 3 years ago. Got rid of Hulu. That was a pain in the ass because I had signed up for a free trial and John put in all fake information. I was like, why did you do that? So that was hard to get rid of. I got rid of Hulu. Netflix. I was paying for CVS Plus membership. This is the most embarrassing thing about me. John doesn't even know this. I was paying for basically CVS Prime. And that's because I was addicted to couponing, and this is private. CVS Plus is worth it though. Thank you, Shelb. It's pretty nice. It's pretty nice. And I was using it a lot, especially when I was doing jujitsu. I was using it a lot to like buy protein products. And that's what I remembered. The thing that broke my no buy is one of you guys told me that they had Hello Kitty pimple patches. And I went and I bought the Qcknd pimple patches. But here's the thing. It may have broken my no buy, but I actually only had like 2 pimple patches left, and I do use them. So I said, I think that this is okay. The Qcknd one is $2 more. That's why I think that it was a little illegal. I bought the CVS exclusive Qcknd pimple patch. And I used my CVS Plus for the very last time. I feel a little justified in it, but I do feel slightly guilty, which is why I think maybe it broke the no buy. Oh, Starface. I have these. I have the Qcknd. I got the Qcknd ones. And honestly, I think that they're a bit insane. I think the Star is actually better. I do love Qcknd though. And I only had like 2 left. The thing about the Qcknd pimple patches, I wouldn't use them. Yeah, Shelba's right. I'm scratching my tattoo. I did buy the CVS exclusive Qcknd pimple patch. And I thought about putting one right there today, but... Queer Bat, let's go!
Happy to catch a steam.
Thanks for being here. Yum, yum, mason jar water. Yeah, so I had CVS Plus, which is $5 a month, and I've had it for quite a long time, which is humiliating. And well, one thing is, if somebody has your phone number, they can type it in and then use your CVS Plus account. So if like my brother went to CVS and it's like enter phone number and he's like, I bet my sister has one. Do you ever do this? I do this. He could steal all of my coupons. So there were a couple of months that someone took my coupon. So then the CVS Plus membership, it was like a burden to me because it would be the first of the month or whatever and your account would get the coupons. And I had to go to CVS or I'd be like, somebody's gonna take it. It was crazy. I used all my parents' Walgreens points and they hated me for it. Yeah. You tell your friends and family that you're a CVS fan and they type your little phone number in there and they take your $10 coupon. Girl, probably $50. It probably happened to me 5 times. So I should have gotten rid of a lot of these streaming services and like subscriptions. I probably should have got rid of them in my no buy. A lot of the YouTubers who do no buys get rid of all that shit and they just like borrow DVDs from the library. Very good people. Kept my CVS Plus around. I just canceled that. That is canceled. Netflix is canceled. Amazon Prime is $15.99 a month. $15.99 a month. If someone took my $10 coupon, I'd go postal. Oh my god, it happened all the time. I was fighting for my life. I use a CVS Care card and I don't even know whose it is. It's mine and you are taking away my coupon. It's okay, it's gone. A month, $15.99 a month. This is, I mean, Bezos, I said, hey, $15.99 a month? And so Amazon Prime, Amazon will give you free shipping over $30, which like kind of isn't that much. $30 is a lot. That's 6 weeks of Netflix. Are Walgreens and CVS different? Yeah, they're different companies. Probably not for long. Let's be real. As of right now, they're different companies. Wait, what was $30? Okay, so on Amazon Prime, you can get free shipping. For Amazon straight up, you can get free shipping if your cart is over $30. Which, like, the way I shop on Amazon is I remember I need something and I put it in my cart. If we go to my Amazon cart right now, I have a Bejeweled kit, barrettes, cat litter, just like kind of non-emergency. Jewelry adhesive glue, B7000 like super glue, tweezers, and then I have sandwich bags, reusable sandwich bags, but they automatically came out of my cart because the price went up 6 times. You're crazy. Put that price back down. So that's what's in my Amazon cart right now. I also used to use Amazon Prime for music and streaming, but now Amazon has ads. So here's what I did, and here's what you can do right now. I signed up for Amazon Student, and they didn't ask me any credentials. They said, okay, brainiac, and that was it. And now my Amazon is $7 a month, which is still high, but I do use it. I don't know. I'm going to think about it. But you switched it to student, and then they refunded me the difference from the $15.99 down to the $7. I don't use Amazon at all, basically. Yeah, the way I shop on Amazon is I kind of wait until my cart is full because there's nothing I like desperately need. The only thing keeping me from canceling Amazon Prime is the Prime sub, but the person I use the Prime sub, I don't even watch anymore. I felt the same way. I keep it for my Prime sub, and then like I don't know what else, but I do have it. I went when I was in the mood, when I was canceling my Netflix and my CVS Plus, I said the next person on the chopping block is Amazon Prime. But I was like, well, $7. I use Prime mostly for video and emergency items for my music gear because I hate my local Guitar Center. My Netflix is only $6.99 and I never watch anything on there, but I keep it because I know I can have it for that price again. That's wild. I would do that too. Have you checked recently and seen if it has ads? Because $6.99 is the Netflix ad tier. And if you've watched any Netflix shows recently, they have hard commercial breaks on them. I watched Botched or whatever, like the plastic surgery show that just came out. And I have Netflix without ads, but it was like watching like a sitcom on DVD where they have that commercial break still baked in and it's just kind of a black screen for a second. So even the new Netflix shows have that like commercial break like pause. I'm sure the new season of Ladies in Outfits Selling Real Estate, Selling Sunset. I'm sure the newest season of Selling Sunset has like commercial break pauses. And I was like, this takes me out of the atmosphere. Yeah, so Netflix has a ad tier now, and the ad is $6.99. Ladies in Outfits Selling Real Estate. My memory's really bad. I have to like kick it into gear with keywords. I cannot fathom paying for something and still getting ads. I get that that's how cable worked, but I just hate it. I grew up with TiVo and could skip the ads. Yeah, I had Hulu forever, and Hulu had ads, but I don't think it was very expensive. I think it was a fine compromise. I used to have Crunchyroll with ads, and all of the ads were for the Baltimore Aquarium. Keel, hey! Thank you so much for following. Yeah. When I had Crunchyroll without ads, all of the ads were for the Baltimore Aquarium, and they would play like 3 in a row. And I said, this is funny. But then you like couldn't watch Attack on Titan with the free Crunchyroll tier. And I said, you got me there. What has this all been about? I don't like modern ads either because they're about online products, and I don't like that. It makes me a little uncomfortable when I'm watching an ad on Amazon Prime and it's for Allbirds. I'm like, that's for YouTubers to promote, mister. Don't purple mattress me. That's not right. Yep, Amazon Prime is definitely next, but when I got it for like half price by using Student Prime, I said, all right, let's see where this goes. I use my Amazon Prime account the most at Whole Foods. So if you have Amazon Prime at Whole Foods, you get discounts. And girl, I'd be shopping. So the number one reason I wanted to keep my Amazon Prime was for the Whole Foods deals. But I mean, I could stop shopping at Whole Foods if someone just has to ask me nicely. Yeah, Opera has been doing a ton of YouTube sponsorships. At Whole Foods, so Amazon bought Whole Foods, and if you have your little Amazon Prime, it's like an app you have, and you can scan your barcode, and if anything is on sale, they double the sale, or they like 20%. They give you a better deal. And then it also charges, like you can shop at Whole Foods and charge your cart to your Amazon account. So I do shit like that. It's fine. If I'm paying $7.90, okay, so if I was paying $16, I don't think I'm ever getting savings that good at Whole Foods. It's usually like $2 off, which is nice. And if you're like a proficient couponer, you could really go to Whole Foods and like really use that. But then you're shopping at Whole Foods, and Whole Foods is expensive. It's good for me though, like I get like fake, I'm vegan, so I'll get like fake sausage and stuff like that. And if it's on sale, and then Prime takes an extra 20% off of the sale, it's always really decent. That's how in my life, in my daily life, that's when Amazon is the most involved, most meddling in my affairs. I do pay for YouTube Premium. I pay for that. It's one of the more expensive things I pay for. It's $15.99 a month, like Amazon. YouTube Premium is very expensive. I feel like you really don't get much of a benefit from it. But I use YouTube Music. I canceled Apple Music, which was $10. So I justify it like this. I used to use Apple Music, which was $10. Now I use YouTube Music, and I have all ad-free on YouTube, which is amazing. Once you switch to YouTube Premium, you kind of can't go back. I did the month trial, and then when it was over, I was like, this is my life now. And I've had YouTube Premium since before the pandemic. You used to be able to watch original YouTube series on YouTube Premium, and they just quietly got rid of that shit and never brought it up again. But I use YouTube Music. I really like it. I know Wegmans is kind of pricey, but I do find if I'm doing mostly Wegmans brand, it's not that much different than ShopRite. Yeah, Wegmans kind of has me in a chokehold like that. I downloaded Wegmans app, and some of their coupons are fine. YouTube Premium is for background listening and no ads, 100% worth it. Hey, Will, it's really worth it. It's definitely the one I pay for where I'm like, yeah. I'm at over 3,540 hours of ad-free videos. I think that I could get rid of all of my entertainment subscriptions, and I would keep YouTube because I use it for YouTube Music. I can find podcasts on there. Sometimes, it's a little more work. It's not as easy as I would assume Spotify is. But on the back end, I can see that YouTube is trying to work and create more of a space for podcasts. So I think that they will work that out a little bit better in the future. And then it also takes the creator indexing it as a podcast better. So sometimes it's user error. We're all just shilling for Google right now. And with YouTube Premium, you can download videos to watch online. Super useful for road trips. The Wegmans app has coupons. Oh, fucking hell. What is wrong with me? So it was weird. I had to have the Wegmans app for almost a month for the coupons to start coming in. And some of the coupons are really bad. It's $1 off of lemon chicken from the deli. And I'm like, who fucking cares? But they have a coupon on there right now. It was $5 off of any paper product. And in the coupon image, it shows who makes paper towels? Brawny or whatever. It shows all of those, but in the fine print, it doesn't say what brand. So I got store brand absolutely for free because the coupon covered it. So little things like that are pretty good. They have one right now. It's $5 off of any laundry detergent. And in the picture, it shows Tide, but you can buy store brand. And there's 2 or 3 Wegmans store brands that are $5. So you could get that absolutely for free. Yeah, I shop at Aldi. Damn, I'm at 4,780 ad-free with premium. How do you check? Mine has to be crazy because I've had it for a long time. My one thing about the app, though, is it autoplays the thing. I don't like that. Stop doing it. Your premium benefits, that's probably it. So my ad-free videos is 3,990 hours. Background play, so music, 130 hours, 240 hours on YouTube Music, and 2 videos watched offline. I don't remember doing that, but sure. Try experimental new feature. no. Love YouTube Premium. Fantastic. Great product. Everybody's talking about it. Everybody likes it. That's definitely the one I enjoy paying for. Paying for Netflix, it made me feel stupid. I felt like I wasn't using it enough. It always wanted to serve me true crime too. It was like, hey little bitch, hey lady, watch this girl who died. I was like, no, actually, how about not? Also, somebody pointed out to me that Netflix documentaries use so much filler when they could just easily be like an hour, and they stretch them out to be 6 episodes. Once somebody pointed that out to me, I could no longer watch any Netflix documentary. I was there. I was riding for Netflix documentaries. Loved them. Then somebody said that to me, and I was like, oh my God. Yeah, shut the fuck up. Shut up. Couldn't go back. Netflix docs are why I keep my subscription. Oops. Well, definitely let us know if there's any good ones. I have Netflix for another, like 2 weeks, and I want to make sure I watch stuff. I used to really like Netflix comedy specials too, and then I stopped liking those. I don't know. I hate Netflix documentaries as a huge documentary lover. I think I watched American Nightmare. I think I watched The Bops. I can't believe this thing that was in my Amazon cart went up $4. You're crazy. Have we all watched Quiet on the Set about Nickelodeon? What is that on? Justine came to visit me for literally 40 minutes and was like, I have to go. I'm watching that tonight. And she left. I was like, what is it on? It's on Max? Oh, slay. I do have that. I get HBO Max for free. So that stays until one day it costs money, then it goes. Love the Ali Wong ones. Those are so good. I watched a mermaid documentary this weekend. It was so heartwarming. Oh. It's sad to have something uplifting to watch later. I haven't watched it, but I'm a big rider for Amanda Bynes. I ride for her. I hope the best for her. I would let her stay at my house for free, I think. Big Amanda Bynes rider. So I hope it does something positive for her. If it does something negative for her, I will be sad. I still have my ex-boyfriend's HBO Max. Grateful. Before Netflix cut down on password sharing, literally like 9 years ago, I went to Chicago and I couch surfed at like a Tumblr friend's house and signed into Netflix there. He told me he used that Netflix account the whole time. I was like, I'm very happy about that. And we have similar tastes, so I'm sure you've positively affected my algorithm. Have you seen that one about Cambridge Analytica and Facebook? I think so. Does it have like some like actors who like act out some of the scenes in the middle and it's like a touch cringe, but the subject matter's good? I've seen that one. I can't watch sad shit. I'm real sensitive these days. I can't do it. I was watching Lost. I was so into Lost. Lost was my whole personality. I said Echo is baby girl. Everything. I bought the vintage t-shirt. I watched one episode of Lost that was like a little too much, and I can't watch Lost anymore. I don't want to watch it anymore. I'm completely done. Checked out, won't wear the shirt. One episode of Lost was way too much. I stand by that though. That had no place on television. Recently realized my ex was still in my Google family and was getting my YouTube Premium for free for like a year. Felt good to kick him off. Oh yeah. Love that. It's about how they basically made the Trump election and the Brexit happen. Is Brexit not completely humiliating? Shelb, what's it called? When you mentioned not watching Lost anymore, I immediately thought, didn't you get a vintage shirt off eBay? But I didn't want to rub your nose in it. No. This is a safe space. I watched one episode of Lost that was just way too fucking intense. And after I got so attached to all the characters, I understand why they can't write The Walking Dead. I got so attached to all the characters on Lost, I was like, okay, what if we all had fun? What if there was a beach day episode? Filler in anime makes perfect sense to me now. I don't know why they had to make Lost so traumatic every episode. I guess they were like, viewers really like when all the female characters get shot and die. The ratings are skyrocketing through the roof. Shoot her in the head. Every Lost episode is a beach episode. They're on an island. I think that's why I was like, alright, yay, what's happening next? I hope Hurley has a good day. Right? Hurley? Is Hurley gonna have a good day? Can't do it, man. Can't wear the t-shirt. I don't know. It's called The Great Hack. Watching that tonight. I have the house to myself tonight. Gonna make macaroni and cheese probably. Watch a little show on the couch to myself. Feels very good. Feels different. I plug in the string lights. I'm a big vibe connoisseur. A blankie, a couch blankie. I saw this tweet. It may have been from one of you guys. I saw this tweet that was like, I'm going to the Airbnb, but it doesn't specify if there's a couch blankie. And I said, yeah, find that out. My big cat Ethan, I recently saw that he has no more bottom teeth. Someone on here said that sometimes cats just have bad teeth and they're just dealt bad teeth and there's nothing you can do. Their teeth are bad. Ethan has no bottom teeth anymore. I was eating a bagel from Trader Joe's, very good. And like the butter had dripped onto the plate. So I swiped it and let him have some. And yeah, he was like, like no teeth. I said, what the fuck? Where'd they go? I saw you have teeth. Where are they? Did you swallow them? Where the fuck are they? Where are they? Do they swallow them? Where are they? I said, are they in the vacuum? Where are they? I don't know. They're not in his mouth. They're definitely not there. Where the fuck did they go? He's no teeth. Bottom teeth. No bottom teeth. He still asks me for kibble. I'm like, it's private what you do with that kibble. He probably given a PB to pay off a loan. They're lodged in Olive's head. Possible. It's possible. Sometimes I'll find their whisker, like a whisker. I'll find that on the floor. And it made me think that I would certainly spy a tooth. But cats' teeth are really small. Some cats, the front teeth especially, really small. A fang, I feel like I would find. So he still has top teeth. So, God, it like fucking happened on stream. It was horrible. Ethan has bad teeth, and I took him to the vet, I guess 2 or 3 years ago, to get, I think, like, his molars taken out. I forget. And during the procedure, he had a heart attack and he died. And it, like, happened on stream. And I was like, everything's great. So since then, I said, okay, so since then, you know, I do what I can for his teeth, but he's got bad teeth. He was a stray, and I got him a little bit later in his life. And, you know, I've taken the best care of him possible, but he has a heart murmur and he can't go back to the dentist because he'll have a heart attack again. And girl, that heart attack was very expensive. So I've kind of just been letting him do his own thing because I don't have any other options. Like, I give him, like, his teeth treatments and whatever, but I don't know. He can't. So, in a good way, all of his teeth have just fallen out. Instead of them rotting in his mouth and, like, causing him a lot of pain, for whatever reason, they're all gone. He still has top teeth. It was just his bottom teeth I noticed. None. And I said, can anybody just double check? Can anyone confirm there's no teeth here? So he's my biggest cat and he's a little bit of a bully. He doesn't like swat and stuff like that. I think his presence is intimidating. So I feed all the cats wet food in the morning, and then often he finishes first and then goes for the other cat's food. And I stop this behavior. But now I'm like, well, damn, he's just hungry and that's all he can eat. My cat died from an infected tooth last year. I'm sorry, Janosh. Yeah, it's very sensitive for a cat and dog. Animals, it's kind of something you don't think about, but yeah, they can still get gingivitis, they can still get cavities, they can still get bacterial infections in their mouth. So yeah, his teeth just all falling out can be okay. Like, I think one of the things they do when your animal has bad teeth is they ask you, do you want me to take them all out? And you go, yeah, sure. Okay. So yeah, all of his teeth fell out. But yeah, it was someone on stream who was like, some cats just have bad teeth and you can't do anything about it. And I remembered that. And then, yeah, I noticed all of his teeth just fell out. Jenna Marbles, they had all of his teeth removed. So I was like, okay, this shit happens. And you might remember Marbles would only eat off of the floor. Ethan will take his food, if he can get like a good wad of it, he'll take it and then put it on the floor and eat it like that. So I said, okay. I got a placemat from Hobby Lobby that I just keep on the floor and I wash. It's a smiley face. So, yeah, no more teeth, but yeah, I think it's fine. I think it's all good. We'll be fine. Yeah. Just funny. Because he hasn't changed at all. I was like, man, if all my teeth fell out, I would let you know. Did he have bad teeth when you got him? I mean, I had no gauge of what a good and bad cat tooth was. But I took him to the vet regularly. And then one time I took him to the vet and they were like, we're going to have to remove these back here. They are no good. And that was the first time the vet told me that. and I'm pretty regular with them. But then that's when he had a heart attack. My sister is trying to get my mom to adopt a pug named Miss Piggy. I really hope that works out. That's great. I want a turtle. I'm waiting to ask for a turtle, but if one showed up, that'd be crazy. I think we were on stream and I was like, damn, turtle is pretty cool. Yeah, perfect pug name is Miss Piggy, for sure. That or human name, Stanley. Yes. Oh, Jennifer is a very good pug name. My neighbors have a dog that has a human name that is sick. Miss Piggy needs a Kermit toy stat. I love on Twitter when someone will post just like a comely animal that's like clearly like an animal that needs adoption, and they'll post, if somebody doesn't adopt Greg in Alabama, I will kill myself. And these posts are I see them all the time. Although I do think those animals get adopted. There was that one cat named Fishtopher, like Christopher, but fish. There was that one fucking cat named Fishtopher, and just like a Twitter user went and adopted his ass. I remember him. Yeah. Twitter's a great place to get a strange animal adopted, I feel, because everyone will threaten to kill themselves, so you have to do it. One of my dogs is named Freddie, short for Freddie Mercury, but when he's in trouble, it's Frederick. Yeah, they adopted Fishtopher. There was that big-ass cat in Philly that needed to be adopted. And after stream, I was like, okay, I'm gonna do it. And someone else had adopted him. I was happy because I don't want to have 4 cats. But everyone was like, I'll do it. I'll kill myself if you don't adopt this cat. My vet always pronounced Pochita like he's Spanish. I love that. And you lean into it too, because that's better than being a weeb. You're like, oh yeah. My dog is Xena, but she goes by Bean. But somehow that turned into Green Bean, then Coffee Bean, and now, somehow, Gravy. Yeah, Olive, my cat Olive, is strictly named Wee Wee. And then when he won't come down for breakfast, it's Mr. Wee. Mr. Wee, you better come down here right now, Mr. Wee. Wee, just because he's small. He's a little wee wee. PB does not know what her name is. She's never called her name. I love humans, how we treat our animals. I always love when like a queer person posts on Twitter and they're like, gender identity politics go completely out of the window when I'm talking to my big, manly, handsome hunk of a boy cat. And I'm like, yup. My cat is a Mr. Man. GM, thanks for being here. My dog's nickname is somehow Bug, but when he's in trouble, his full name comes out and Michael Tyke needs to behave. You know, we're talking about moving, and I was reading about rehoming your cats. And not
41 months and I have a new cat, y'all. Qcknd quackly.
Hell yeah. We are having a cat chat right now. Right now. Thanks for being here, Seb. Seb, you tagged me in that Twitch guild, and I did apply. Yeah, I was reading about moving your cats, and this is a tough thing to look up on Google because they think you're talking about you have a cat and you would like to get rid of it. No, rehoming your cat, but you are joining them. This is a tough inquiry. So I read, and then I confirmed it by reading a couple other things, that cats have this is true, almost a home beacon inside of them. And if you move, your cat will try to escape to go back to your old house, and it knows where it is. I said, no, the fuck it doesn't. It does. Homeward Bound is real. It's based off of science. Your cat will try and escape and go back to your house. And like, as somebody was trying to explain it, and they said, like, they use the atmosphere and the tides and the moon, and they can locate your original house with their homing beacon. I said, Ethan has a beacon? He better turn that shit off. I'm doing all this for him. This is all for him. In that term of thinking, PB's home is in that random field. She's scratching at the door for a tire she's longing to live in. Squirrel meat in there for her. The Ethan beacon. He better turn that shit off. I said, knock it the fuck off. He doesn't even know what I'm reading. And I said, stop. His beacon is his teeth under your carpet. Where are they? They're in my hair. Say no to cat Wi-Fi. What? So apparently when you move, you're supposed to keep your cats, and I think I knew this, you're supposed to keep your cats in like a room, just one room for 2 weeks. My cats fight, so I said, okay, maybe that'll be fine. Whenever I have a party, I put them all in my bedroom and just close the door, and they're always fine. So for 2 weeks or whatever, but they said the home beacon thing can last up to 3 months. So it's very important to not let your cats get out after you move, because they will run away and scientifically find your old house. I said, he's going to get on the highway? What the fuck is he going to do? Although I will say, at least you know where to find him. You're retracing his cat steps. On like the Apple Maps, I'll look up how to get somewhere, and then I have to change it to walking directions, and the directions slightly change. I don't know if Ethan's taking no highways or if he's doing bike directions. I think PB is a dimension hopper. She knows her home is in the stars, so she's chilling wherever she goes and phases out the dimension into space at night whenever she feels like it. You know what? It has to be true. PB has a mutation on her hand where she grows one giant fucked up claw. So I think that's true. I don't think she's human or cat, really. If only Comcast worked that well. Well, am I right, Americans? Oh my god. PB phone home, regular, and then one fucked up giant fucked up claw. I took my cat from the US to the UK. Does that mean he would intrinsically know how to sail? Well, what is that one what is that one Walking Dead where Daryl takes like a barrel across the ocean and ends up in France, and they just show him like wipe the water off of him, like he didn't just arrive in an Amazon box? That's your cat. Her ET finger. It's gross. I hate it. We had a stream where we rated all of the pilot episodes for every Walking Dead spinoff. Oh, he'd hate Prince. Oh my god. Yeah, we had a stream where we rated all of the Walking Dead spinoffs, and there's one where Daryl, right? He ends up in France. But he like arrives via the ocean through a contraption. Cat getting on the 9-month cruise to get home. Yeah. Involving itself in all the drama. Nosy. PB. Nosy bitch. BRB, I need to Google this. I will say none of the websites seemed based in much science. They all had a lot of ads on them, which made me feel like they were untrustworthy. But a few of them all said the same thing. So either they were all written by the same AI program, or it's true. So I will also say that I feel like sometimes these websites also are accommodating outside cats. And I said, okay, so if you're looking up what is right for your cat, you shouldn't have an outside cat. You're already looking for the best solution to your cat. So bring it in. Bring them on in. What is going on? No phones. Yeah, so the beacon, the cat beacon, the homeward bound. I don't think PB has a beacon if she's straight chilling so much. She's on the couch right now. She's on the couch right now. Her head is so small. Yeah, so I thought I could watch something on moving the cats. And I feel really bad because all the articles you read are like, your cat is going to be under a lot of distress because the home and the smells and the environment that it's used to all disappear. Oh. I said, what the fuck? So, I don't know what to do for my animals. I feel really bad for them. I don't know what to do. I'm going to put them in a crate. Do you support outdoor hamsters? I think it's going to be a big topic in the election. I do think about guinea pigs in the wild. And it does stress me out. I would love a guinea pig. I think my cats would kill it. Just let them stink up a rug and then bring the stinky rug to the new place. Yeah, I thought it would be so simple because my mattress, my bed, my couch, my stinky rug, my curtains, all of these things stink. So I hope that'll help. I may be moving cross country with 4 cats soon. I'm really nervous about that. Yeah, I thought that the cats would want a new adventure, and apparently they don't. But my cats tell me all the time, Amanda, this house is too small for me. And I say, PB, you have to get a job. You have to get a job. But yeah, So I was shocked that the cats don't want to move because of their home beacon. Knock it off. Turn that shit off. Yeah, PB, the mouth on PB. I just don't know how to tell my cats I'm doing something for them. I said, baby, where we're going, not a single wind chime. All right, girl. All right, PB. I miss so much. I'm back. We're talking about if you move, your cats have an instinct that causes them to try to get out of your old house, get out of your house that you moved to and go back to your old house. And they have an instinct inside of them that guides them back to the old house. So there was supposedly a new pet tax where owners would pay a certain amount for every pet they own, including invertebrate, but it had over 100 isopods and who knows how many springtails. So what the fuck am I supposed to pay? How are my bugs supposed to pay? You need to have secret bugs. You need to have secret bugs that you hide in like a fake picture frame, a secret bookshelf. You see Home Depot sells a door now that is a secret bookshelf. So you don't even have to look up a YouTube tutorial. You can just buy the one from Home Depot. I've moved my cats twice, but did not have a homeward bound situation. I did think that limiting their space for a while helped, letting them get used to one room at a time. When I trim my dog's nails, it's for you. You think I want to do this? I know, it's so bad. Undocumented bugs. I know. That's going to be my plan. I think I'm going to keep my animals in my bedroom, the primary bedroom, and just leave them in there for a while. But when I brought PB home, there was like a piece of plywood like propped on the wall because this room wasn't done yet. There was a piece of plywood propped on the wall, and she lived under it for no exaggeration, like 8 months. So I don't want to do that all over again. 8 months it took her to get used to living in a warm house with food, with wet food. Wait, are we moving? Yes, we are moving. We were looking at houses. Moving is in our future. Which is also like why I've been doing the no buy and stuff like that. We're planning on moving. So if you see a Home Depot gift card on my wish list, that's why. Wait, I love this. Ooh, speaking of secret pets renting besties, are we claiming all our cats to the landlord? Oh, we're spilling, aren't we? Yeah, we would sell this house. Yeah, it's complicated, it's scary. It's tough. But then you see people do it every day and they don't have a hard time. They do it all the time. I watch House Hunters, and the way these people just move to fucking Amsterdam like it's no fucking problem. And they do shit where they're like, oh, the oven is kind of small. I'm like, it's a new country. You live in a new country. You are living abroad. You're worried about the oven? Girl, you don't even know what meat is at the store. I can't. Do they even eat turkey in Amsterdam? Do they roast the whole bird? You silly bitch. You should have this information memorized. I would say sell it to me, but I'm not strong enough to live in Philly. I would love to sell it to somebody I know. We talked to our one friend, and we talked to a few friends who all expressed interest, but when it came down to it, it was impossible. And I say, oh. They say, can you rent it to us? And we need to sell it to get the new house. Why are all the showers so weird in other places? Other countries? Europe? European showers? I lived in an apartment that charged $75 per cat per month. I was livid. I brought up my cat at the very end when I moved into my apartment. I said, Ethan, he's more like a child, a baby. A baby, really. I thought about moving to Philly or Pittsburgh when I graduated college, but I didn't do it. That's fine. Don't tempt me to buy your house because I would love that. Finally get out of Louisville. Come buy it. Come and take it. Come and take it. This is a beautiful house. Look at the floor. Look at it. Just get 3 cats that look alike. Black cats that can hide in the shadow. Wasn't someone doing that? They had like 3 of the same dog. That's cool. Yeah, if you want to buy my house, DM me. I'm dead serious. I posted it on my close friend story on Instagram. No one thought I was dead serious. Actually, our one friends that are coupled came over to our house and did seriously look at it. And said that her sister was like a real estate agent and all that stuff, but just said that with the interest rates currently, it's too crazy to buy a house right now. And I said, oh, I know. Yes. It'll be the end of an era. I feel horrible about it. I do. I feel very sad about it. But the fugly paint in the crawl space didn't convince them. I thought interest rates were good, but house prices are bad. They're both bad. Yeah, this is how Valonius explained it to me because I said what you said. So interest rates are affected almost like the stock market. And you know how like groceries and all that shit are really expensive. So interest rates fluctuate the same way. So sometimes you get gas at the gas station. You're like, what the fuck is this gas price right now? And then you kind of, a couple months go by and it goes back to normal and you kind of forget. So interest rates go up the same way. And right now they're really high because of like COVID still. And I'm like, get the fuck over it. They're really high. They're really high. And that money just gets added to your mortgage every month. So like my friend Justine bought her house, but she bought it years ago. And even if her and I bought, like if I bought a house in her neighborhood, the same house as her, and it was the same price, my mortgage payments would be more because the interest is so high and her interest is much lower. So it's not the house, it's the interest rate. But the interest rate can go down. But if you buy a house with a high interest rate, and then a couple months go by and the interest rate goes down and someone else buys a house, you still have to pay the high interest rate. It doesn't go down for you. You get like stuck in that interest rate forever. So people don't want to buy during high interest rate because if they wait and the rates go down, then they get a better price forever. So Justine has a really good price because she bought her house a long time ago. So you are locked in. So if someone wanted to buy our house, even if they could afford our house, the interest rates right now are high. So everybody's waiting. The house price is the initial barrier, but the interest rate makes it more expensive. Yeah, exactly. So, I think during COVID, they were like low, and that's why everyone was, this romper has like 5 straps. I think during COVID they were low, so everyone was buying houses. So then people selling houses raised the price of houses or of their houses because there was such a high demand for them. So people now are still trying to get a high price for their house because they could during COVID. So it's a mess. It's a huge mess. Here's this guy. Hi.
Hey, streaming?
Yes.
Sure.
I haven't read any of these messages. I've been streaming.
What mess? All those?
Like, on my phone.
Oh.
Like, this probably says 10,000 messages.
Okay. Alright, well, I'm gonna get going.
Okay.
I love you.
Love you. You have a good day?
Yeah. Good enough.
I like these. They're cute.
Thank you. Alright, baby.
Bye. Oh, everybody liked his pants. Ooh. Floating torso. Even before COVID, the prices have been going up. My brother bought a house in 2018, and oh my god, we have the paperwork, and asked the realtor what it would be now, and they said 50% more interest. It would have been doubled. Yeah. So here's the thing I don't quite understand. So you could buy a house with the interest, and I think the interest right now is 7% or 8%. So if the interest rates go down to like 5%, that could mean paying like $600 less a month on your mortgage. So people will refinance their mortgage so they can get locked into a smaller percentage. But in order to refinance your mortgage, it costs like $10,000. But the hope is that you'd be paying a little less a month, and then that is better. So I'm like, I feel like the only way you could do any of this is if you bought a house outright, if you paid for it. My landlord bought my house for $35,000, did minimal to no reno, and I pay almost $1,000 a month for the last 3 years. I could have bought this house outright. Yeah. Yeah, you have to pay to refinance your mortgage, and everything I've read says that you better be dead serious about it because it's very expensive. To refinance your mortgage often costs as much as your closing costs. That's like a ballpark. Yeah. Yeah. The vacant lot in my neighborhood, more and more appealing every day. I literally hear all these numbers and how much shittier it is to buy a house now than it was 5 years ago, and I'm like, why try? Yeah. Like, I know, so my best friend is named Justine, and when she bought her house, like, she did everything right. They lived with her partner's parents for a year to save up. She got a credit card and all this stuff. But, like, paying for her mortgage is kind of the top of her budget. So, like, there's a ton of things she just can't do. Like, she can't take a lot of time off of work, couldn't take, like, a big vacation, stuff like that. Because her and I talked about, like, going to Disney World before I was like, that's a bad idea. So it's like, you can do everything right, but you're kind of, like, paying your mortgage forever. You pay it for 30 years. So I think a lot of young people are probably like, do I want to go on vacation? Do I want to go to the restaurants? Do I want to, you know, have nice clothes and all this stuff? Or do I want to own a house? Because you, like, can't have both. Because you guys know I really wanted to go to Japan. That's something I really want to do. But now that we're going to buy a house, I'm like, so no. And no forever. I've literally given up on buying a house and decided to buy a trailer on flat land and just build something with my hands, I guess. That sounds awesome. Yeah, rent is also really crazy. I want to own a house so bad, but it's also low-key a scam, but renting is more of a scam. Yeah, the like home and property becoming a commodity was horrible. I remember on 30 Rock they were joking about it and I was like, ha ha ha, but that's really how rich people feel. It just sucks because my landlord might sell the house out from under us and then we'll have nowhere to go. Ooh, are we buffering? Are we good? Lag? Oh, good? Okay. Okay, good. I'm looking into pre-manufactured tiny homes. I'm wondering the quality of those things. Yeah, I've seen... They've gone viral. They're like houses, prefab houses that you can buy off Amazon. I watched Danny Gonzalez, his video on it. I was really into tiny houses for a second. Like my whole life, every morning I would have my coffee and I would watch a little tiny house video. I watch them on mute because I'm a little psycho. I don't. But anyway, every day I would watch my little tiny house video on mute. But I kind of it stopped. The magic was kind of lost there on me for a second. I can't really describe it. I saw his video and I can't imagine living in one. I'm in Wisconsin, so the lack of insulation would actually kill me. Yeah, your pipes would all freeze and burst. Yeah, I always see things like, damn, I wish I bought a house in 2001, but I was too busy being 11. I think tiny houses are appealing when you have a warm climate year-round. My whole thing is like, I can't say I'm a minimalist. There's like, I don't know. There's like 300 books behind me. But I just think that living in a tiny house, you really have to give up so much. And I think that's where the magic was lost on me because I just couldn't put my head there because it seemed like a punishment. Like, there are definitely episodes of the tiny house from the tiny house YouTube channel where it's like a lady who got divorced and she's like, I'm just like starting over. And I'm like, okay, cool. Kind of feels like you're being punished and that you have to live in your little jail cell now. Or I'm wrong and the houses are actually kind of big. I'm not sure. My tiny house has insulation, goose heater, and I was comfortable even in the winter. Oh, good. Do you live in it now? Do you live in it? You live in a tiny house? Yeah, my grandparents live in a trailer, and they did ask me if I wanted it in their will. I said no, but the lot rent at the trailer park is $800 a month. I said no. A lot of tiny house content on YouTube is changed into van life. You live in a tiny house all the time? Well, hell yeah. I love watching tiny home and van life content. Well, shit. I did not like Tiny House Nation on Netflix. Didn't like that. Some tiny house, maybe I don't like it when they have kids. I don't know. Felt like it was kind of a punishment, but I'm in a weird headspace, I will say. I'm not coming for Green Bean at all. I think that there's a lot of magic in living in a tiny house. Yeah, I think I have a lot of stuff. That would be my first. I'd have to cope with that. Maybe an unpopular opinion, but van life does not appeal to me at all. I like my space. Van life, I think van life is tough. I do not support the people who like live in a tour bus full time with like their 5 or 6 kids. Those like, I think they're often like religious people. I don't support that. Five or 6 kids in the bus, I don't do that. I think when it's you and you're only in charge of your life and it's your destiny and your choice. But I've seen things where everybody lives in the bus and the kids don't have their own bedrooms. I think that that's probably messed up. I would be telling my teachers. I guess that's why they homeschool them, so they can't tell their teachers. When it's just you, it's okay. I don't know. A lot of the van life stuff, I think it all comes down to the bathroom. I think it all comes down to the bathroom. Yeah, I mean, my issue with that also might just be like kids as content. Because I see a lot of like van life people with kids and they vlog everything. And as an influencer, I'm kind of treading on thin ice here, but shout out to Green Bean. I don't know. I think we're going to, I mean, this is kind of a pivot, but I think that we'll see like kid influencers coming out and being like, hey, I was thinking about this really heavy though. I think, because I was thinking about why people don't like influencers and why posting on Instagram embarrasses me. This is something I've been thinking about. And I think one of the reasons people don't like influencers, or you see the like, I think of like a motorcycle guy who is like, fuck influencers, fuck the Kylie Jenner. You know that guy? This is the archetype who I'm, in my vision, I'm thinking of him and why he doesn't like me. I think the influencer thing is 10 years ago, to be a blogger, to be a YouTuber, to create content online, you had to do it with a passion. You had to, because the barrier to entry was difficult. You had to learn how to use a digital camera. You had to learn how to use editing software. You had to learn how to like build a website. You had to learn HTML. You had to learn how to use YouTube on your own. So the people doing it had to have a passion for it. I think now TikTok is very easy to use. Everybody has smartphones now. 10 years ago, I didn't even have a smartphone yet. So now the technology is really easy to use and the barrier to entry is completely gone. So I think people are seeing influencers against their will. Whereas before there were influencers, like bloggers, but it was a lot harder for them to do the thing. So I think people respected that it was a niche and that it was a labor of, you know, their hobby or their interest or the thing they were educated on. And now you can just do it. And I see like mommy bloggers and like van life who have 5 kids bloggers. They just are holding the phone out and they're hoping to capture something. Just like, something happening? Something, are you going through puberty? Whereas before, it required a little more something. People keep telling me to start a YouTube channel. You should do it. Yeah, I'm kind of humiliated to post on Instagram. And did I tell you guys that I had a meeting with Instagram? And maybe I signed a DMCA. Well, no, that's not what it's called. NDA. Anyway, it's too late for that now. I'm just like humiliated to post on Instagram now. And I think it's because like it is so only for influencers now that you have to be an influencer to be on Instagram. You have to be influencer minded. You have to enter the mind of a gym influencer and a beauty guru in order for any aspect of Instagram to work for you anymore. So I feel like when I post on Instagram, I have to follow the rules. And I don't want to. And I'm even, yes, E2. I know. I know. But it kind of just humiliates me now because I don't want to make a video where I'm like, and then I have to edit in text. I'm like, I don't know if I want to do that, girls. What do I really have to say? And everybody, no matter what their niche is, has to do the... I could do this, and it could say like, why is this the best blow dryer? Or it could say, what I'm making for Easter dinner. Like, it's, I don't want to do it. And I told that to the person I was having the meeting with Meta. I was like, oh, posting on Instagram embarrasses me. I hate the format. It sucks. It's humiliating. I don't want to do it, but you have to do it. And I think that is the issue and why I don't want to post on Instagram, because I don't want to do it. But if you don't do it, you don't succeed. I was like, I don't post. I don't want to. And they said that I need to post 3 reels a week. And I was like, I'm definitely not doing that. And they said you have to do a call to action. You have to say, follow for more. No, you don't. That, like, I don't want to say the good old days of content creation online. Good old days of just old-fashioned influencing. But really, right now, the TikTokification of all aspect of social media, I just don't want to be involved in. Follow for more does not work. They told me I have to do it. They said, you really need a call to action. And I said, call to action is humiliating and my audience doesn't want to see it. And they said, your audience will love you no matter what. I was like, no, they won't. No, they won't. They're people. They're not like, I don't fucking know. Devotees. I'm not a god. If I piss them off, they will go, ew. Is being on Instagram to help your YouTube channel? I would be on Instagram. Well, I'm kind of naturally on there. I'm not faking anything, like for my Instagram stories or whatever. That's genuinely me and what I'm up to. I would make Instagram content because I want to, and like I would be in the mood for it. And it's something I did in tandem with my YouTube channel, but definitely not for or against it. Yeah, I like photo dumps. I have one that I curated and now I've been too weirded out to post it. And I'm like, what's fucking wrong with your platform that I feel weird about posting? I think it's you. Yes, I'm a weird person who is uncomfortable all the time. So yeah, a little bit me, but mostly you. I went through all my old McDonald's pictures. So here's me during that snowstorm. Here is me again, but I told a story about my key ring on stream, and you can kind of see this like just all these crazy keys, and then this fat Ronald McDonald key chain I had. And just immaculate vibes. I had a Gloomy Bear zipper pull. I would like that back. I think I told you guys we used to do this thing in the drive-thru where you would try to call somebody boss the most time as possible, or like chief. You go, here's your bag, chief, have a good day, boss. You would try and sneak it in as much as possible. And this night I think we were trying to sneak in the middle finger as much as possible. But so I found this picture from Ham U with my like graduating class. It's me graduating from Ham U. Me and my coworker, but look at the nails, all bedazzled, and rings, all the rings I have on, and the jeweled fingers. Just crazy. Oh, here's another insight on my McDonald's keys. And then I also had the Hello Kitty watch. And the not quite sidekick phone. Brilliant. Perfect. Awesome. Yeah, I was gonna post that the other day. And then I was like, who gives a shit? Who fucking cares? What belt is that? I would love to have that belt. Oh, but this is hard to see. This is when my car like broke down in the middle of an intersection. They really wanted me to quit, so they started giving me hour-long breaks. So I started going home. Because when I would stay there, they would be like, oh, Amanda, can you like... So I would leave. And this is my old Monte Carlo. I had a Pandapple keychain on my rear view mirror. Where did that go? I really want that back. Broken car, broken down. Who cares? I would really like that back. I still have him, but I don't have that. I would like that back. And there's a Gloomy Bear keychain, and he has like a muzzle on. I would like that. I sold this car for scrap. I'm wondering if I left all that shit on my rear view mirror. That would really make me sad. This was my suggestive cell because I wasn't a great manager, if you couldn't guess. It says, suggestive cell. Would you like to try 2 pumpkin pies for $1? And then I drew that on, I don't know, fax machine. We didn't have like a computer. Yeah, I dug up all these archival pictures from McDonald's because I felt like we were talking about it the other day. And I was like, wait, I have receipts. And then I didn't post any of them on Instagram. I was like, who fucking cares? I left a CD in my old Jeep Compass I sold. I'm so pissed. Do you still have any contact with anyone you ever worked with at McDonald's? One of my old managers follows me and reached out to me, and I cannot remember their username. I kind of think if I post that, they'll reply to it and reveal themselves. Other than that, the guy, the like middle finger guy, he works at Wawa. So, sorry. But I did see him. I saw him like 2 or 3 years ago. I was on a road trip and ended up at a Wawa. And He was there. We ran into each other's arms. I said, I love you. Look at John. So that was cool. But I don't have contact with anybody. I mean, when I worked there as a teenager, everyone else was a teenager, so that was super fun. And we would hang out and, you know, go to Wendy's and be like, oh my God, we're at Wendy's. And stuff like that. But when I worked there as an adult, as like my job, it was like sad. It was sad. It was sad. It wasn't like a fun after school thing. It was sad. It was, I work here 60 hours a week. Why? Post them now and we'll all go like and comment and share and save to boost in the algorithm. Thank you. Instagram told me that that doesn't help. That you have to post reels 3 times a week. Because I said, every time I post, I lose a bunch of followers. And they were like, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, my meeting with them sucked. They were like, why don't you use Threads? And dead up, on God, on my life, I said, Threads is transphobic. And I will not subject any of that to my audience. I'm not going to post on there for them to look on my posts and then run into something transphobic. I was like, I absolutely won't do it. And they were like, thank you so much for that feedback. I was like, nothing like, yeah, little. Yeah. I'm really scared for my trans friends. Just thank you so much for that feedback. I was like, you know what I'm talking about? And I think they thought I was saying it conversationally. But no. Shit on Threads. Like, you just run into something transphobic. And I was like, Twitter is not like a safe space either. Like, I do see like fucked up stuff on there. But you can block and be like, I'm not interested. But Threads doesn't have that yet. And they were like, oh yeah, we're working on it. We just introduced hashtags. And I was like, you didn't have hashtags? How is it transphobic? Sorry for being out of the loop. Are you ever on Instagram and it'll like you're scrolling through your main part on Instagram, like your home thing. You're not on the For You page or whatever. You're on your main Instagram thing, and it'll give you a little sample of threads. You ever get those? Every time I see one, it's just the most fucked up thing I've ever seen. It's often, I saw one that kind of suggested like a girl was run through, and I was like, it's 7 a.m. and you're worried about sluts? I saw one that was like in all caps, and this is me reading it. I don't feel this way. I saw one that in all caps was like, there are only 2 genders. On my Instagram, you can't get rid of it either. So I was like, no, I'm not fucking using this platform. This is horrendous shit. It has been Facebook infected at hyperspeed. I'm on Twitter, and, you know, say what you want about Twitter, and you're absolutely right, but my Twitter is curated. And I only see, like, my friends, and then, like, you know, some like, engagement bait slips in, obviously, but, on Threads, you have no control over what you see, and I'm just not going to make content on that platform and subject you guys to it. Like, absolutely not. I think that they wanted to get Threads out really, really quickly, and just like, they were like, do you hate Twitter? Blah. And people are like, oh yeah, I do. But everyone I know has left Threads. It is a fucked up, weird space, and I'm not going to make content on there. Some reels get promoted on Facebook, and you can tell which ones those are because the comment sections are full of boomers. On my end, I don't know if it's because I have a creator account on Instagram, but I can they give me the option to post on Facebook, and I take away. Maybe that's why my account isn't growing, but I have shut off all of those features. Any Facebook integrated features I turn off. Probably doing horrible for my account, but I don't care. I don't care about growing on Instagram. I like having an Instagram for brands. I would love to appeal to brands for more sponsorships. I haven't gotten a single like Instagram sponsorship this year, but at the same time, like, I really want to get to a good place with like my Patreon and my Fansly and my YouTube channel where I don't need like sponsors, and then I don't have to appeal to sponsors, and then sponsors will naturally come. Is anyone else on Blue Skies? Because I want more people to follow. My timeline isn't active. I love being able to follow feeds on a witchy feed, and I'm going to join some others. I'm on Blue Sky. I think I use the e-news invite. I'm on there, but I haven't really used it. I'm still on Twitter. I'm still fucking around on Twitter. Like, Twitter is so fucked up, but everybody's like on the same page about it. Everyone's like, this website's trash. When you block brands on there now, a little pop-up comes up that's like, if you don't like seeing brands, you should try X+. I'm like, no, not gonna do that. But the brands I block on Twitter, which is all of them, I blocked, this is true, I blocked an ad this morning that was just a post from a guy that said, my friends and I enjoy going to restaurants. That's all it said. Not a picture, not a link. Just off the top of his head, my friends and I like going to restaurants. Are ads 50 cents? What the fuck? I blocked Tesla ads and now I get vibrator ads. Yup. I blocked the vibrator ads too, so now I'm getting, my friends and I like going to restaurants. I said, what the fuck? Is this for a no? Just a thought you had. Love it. Yeah. Okay. You're doing worse for your account because I just blocked you and I know everyone else did too. I block every single ad on site. I can't wait to get to the bottom. I might be there, actually. My friends and I like going to restaurants. Maybe effective campaign. Did you know that Grimes made more money selling NFTs than she has on her entire discography? It kind of broke my spirit a little bit. If I seemed like I was in a weird mood, it's because I found that out. I said NFTs? What the fuck? Grimes is a little NFT coded, which is a horrible. If someone said that about me, I would do yoga. I would go to temple. I would figure it out. I would get back to basics. Paper and pencil, if someone said that about me. You see, she has a new boyfriend. I wasn't sure who that person was. Because I thought Grimes was gay. So I didn't know who that was. What's tea with that? Who is that person? I saw a screenshot of it. And I said, who's that? Remember when Lindsay Lohan dated that DJ? I thought it was like that. They are a DJ? No. I just made that up. Do you remember when Lindsay Lohan was dating that girl DJ? Do you remember her lesbian arc? I do. I remember it. Grimes, I think, is queer. Not sure if there's a specific label. Oh, okay. Well, should I look that up? Who is it? What is it called now when you hard launch? Did Grimes post it on Twitter? Because that's so funny. I feel that way. Grimes boyfriend. Oh, it came up right away. Grimes boyfriend, baby, Beauty and the Beast, Grimes before Elon, Grimes birthday, Grimes' baby's name, Grimes' back tattoo. All of this is true. I saw it on IG. Oh my god, that's so funny. Grimes goes Instagram official with new boyfriend after Elon Musk split. Okay, well, they broke up a while ago. What? Sorry, that website wanted me to, like, solve a puzzle. No. Alright, BuzzFeed doesn't care if I'm a robot or not. What plastic surgery did Grimes get? Not to be nosy. She just, like, made a big deal out of it. Oh, hold on. Here's Grimes. What is this? Is this a part of her tattoo, or is this makeup? Or is that her skin? No, oh, it's glitter. Never mind, girl. Oh, sorry. Okay. She has me, I mean the internet, currently playing private eye after she posted a series of pictures with a mystery man on Instagram. This is BuzzFeed, by the way. This is my first time seeing who Grimes is. Grimes is Canadian. Oh, this is so sick. I'm sorry. This little fucking book. One photo depicted. Is this like, so you can look up this word? Depicted them kissing. Okay, can I see it? Although his identity is not known, E! News says it appears to be a DJ and promoter Ayama? Oh, Mateo. Enima? Oh, damn it. Come on, man. Enema? This is the person? Oh, yeah, that's kind of Grimes-ish. My first mixtape is out. Show me the picture. Is this it? No, that's it. Oh my god. Can I tell you guys something? Listen, it's going to be convoluted, okay? But just listen to me for 5 seconds. Look at this. Look at this real quick. Okay. So one time I was commuting to community college and I would take the bus and it would take for fucking ever. And I would take the bus to a bus depot and then I would have to take the subway. Okay? It took a long time. One morning, when I was at the bus depot, I noticed a guy who had tattooed hands. Then the next morning I saw him. Then the next morning. I didn't have a smartphone. So after like a week, kept seeing this guy. I wrote, a haiku on a piece of paper and I gave it to him. We had a romance that lasted, I don't know, like a year-ish. We didn't like date because he was incredibly weird, but I was obsessed with it. So anyway, like lovers do, it took me like 90 minutes to get to the bus depot and he lived like 90 minutes the other direction. So if I wanted to hang out with him, it would take like 3 hours. One time he came to see me and I was at a like in town like breakfast place And I ran into this kid who I had the biggest crush on in like middle school. And he said, "Are you here with your dad?" Soul crushing. Soul crushing. I wanted to be like, no, you don't understand. This guy's an absolute weirdo. He said, "Are you there with your dad?" This was me. This was me at the bagel place. So I understand what Grimes is going through. This is humiliating. When you want a secret little thing with an absolute weirdo, but then you have to go outside. Horrible. When people see. You're like, no, he's fucking insane. And they're like, that's your dad. Yeah, they have 3 kids together. Elon likes to put his seed. I think he has like a breeder kink. Because he also put babies in his secretary or something. That's diminishing. I believe she has like she works at Neuralink. She's like a lady, a higher up at Neuralink. He gave her some seed and she had twins, I believe. And Grimes found out about the twins on Twitter. Can you believe that? Hi, context. This is Grimes. This is Elon Musk. Grimes has a new boyfriend, maybe, which is cool because previously she was dating Elon, and Elon fucking sucks. And then I told a little story about one time I privately dated a freak older man, and somebody ran into me when I was with him, and it humiliated me. So I get it. They're not fucking showing the picture, though. I would like to see the picture. Can I see it? Is it here? That's not even about Grimes. Let's find it. Yeah, so currently they're in, like, I don't know, child support something. Amsel, hey!
Hi.
Hi, thank you so much for subscribing. Thank you for the Prime sub. I think if you click on the word depicted, it'll show it. Here, I was talking shit. No. This is incredibly sexy. I love it. Good. She's winning me back. You're winning me back, Grimes. Wow. I'd love some information on these shoes. Do you remember that thing on Twitter for a while where it was very sexy for a man to go, like, he'd have to do this. He'd go, and you would come and put your chin in his hand. Remember? The girls were really liking that. Like that gif on Twitter where he goes, that. It's working, Grimes. That's great. She looks good. This long hair, it's really pretty. This fuck ass belt. I would love to say some shit like this and I would mean him. This is great. I love the execution of this. Love these pictures with this like Twitter sunset lamp. Rules. Is this like over the course of, do they have outfit change? He said, wait, let me put on my hat. That's great. I love that. Oh my god, I'm loving Chappell Roan. Oh my god. Love. When she said, do you like magic? I have a wand and a rabbit. I died. I said, that's my bitch. Grimes is my biggest guilty pleasure. I will defend her albums with the most shame. The most shame. You know she wrote that and was like, oh hell yeah. Love Art Angels. Oh my god. Look at this. Beauty and Beast. Dude. If you've ever heard Grimes talk too, you know she'd be like, well, I was calling him the Beast because the male is historically the more aggressive. I'd be like, Grimes, I know. Grimes. Don't explain this to me. I know that you mean him. You're not talking about yourself. You are the beauty. I already know. Girl, tag him. It's me. Love this picture. Oh my god. I love the surrender of power here. Let's overanalyze this. Let's take this so far beyond. Let's go. What is the mental illness in Beauty and the Beast? She's like stuck with her captor. You know what I mean? It's fucked up. Let's take this too far. Is this what kind of dress is this? Tube top dress? I'm gonna have to change the lighting on here. Sometimes I go too far. Stockholm Syndrome. Actually, let me backpedal and not talk about Stockholm Syndrome. Sometimes I go too far with this. Anyway, I know I just invited us to go too far with this. Love this. I love... Grimes is filthy NFT rich. Her and her brother got really rich off NFTs. Filthy rich. She said, let me date this little fucking DJ right now. Love it. Me not knowing about Grimes and just enjoying the ride. Grimes makes to minimize her into a small, concise little sentence. Grimes makes electronic music that got really big on Tumblr and gave her like a really solid indie electronic audience. And she kind of hit the mainstream. I think she deserved it. And then she started dating Elon Musk. I often say it's because she's a little weirdo and she wanted to go to Mars or whatever. I made that up. But she started dating Elon Musk, who is the richest man on Earth. But he's kind of a weirdo flop, and it was kind of tough because Grimes before has been like, just like, you know, all around like queer positive and like environmentally positive. I felt like she was a vegan for a second. That I'm pretty sure that's true. So her dating Elon kind of made no sense because he, like all billionaires get there from, you know, riding on the backs of other people's labor. So you're kind of like, Grimes, what the fuck, man? I thought we were cool. But then they broke up and now we're here. Yeah, get her back into Genesis. Yeah, because all the visuals for that album too, I was like, yeah, we're just with our fucking friends and they're all different and we accept them and all this stuff. And then Elon is like transphobic and right wing and racist and you know, I was kind of like, girl, Mars isn't worth it. What's going on here? But, yeah, I mean, some of that I made up. Love this, though. If she can go this way and like date someone like her age and like her vibe, that'd be cool. Because I gotta tell you, you know, as fun as this is, you know, it's not fun. Only phone number I ever blocked, ever. I think about the spaghetti interview often. Yeah, I don't watch her interviews, but I did watch her play I did watch her play live for like a radio station, and I know she was like, I was sleeping in my car for like 4 days before I got here, so I got a little kink in my neck, and I was just like, girl, what? What are you talking about? You know, she's cool. Love this picture. Oh wait, she also has a story right now. Is she performing? Come on, man. What's not to love about that? She like posted about doing this plastic surgery, and I really don't know what she got done. It's making me crazy. I need to know.
Images of rapture seeping to me slowly, and it's going to my head. Images of rapture.
No, please no. Wait, can somebody explain the Mariah Carey and Eminem thing to me? Does Eminem have a crush on Mariah Carey? Was that like 7 years ago? I think she got a ponytail lift. What the fuck is that? What? Why won't this load? Nothing from Glamour is loading. Here we go. I think this is a regular person. Oh yeah, that looks good. It seems like they're saying a lot of celebrities get it done. Well, Ari probably needed a ponytail lift because she's always got a ponytail on. Sorry, that's not a good joke. Didn't land. They do be showing these ladies in ponytails. Wow, that's really different. That's crazy. You can either own a home or get a ponytail lift, and this is kind of selling me. Wow. That, we gotta go here. That looks so good. Okay. She was saying she tried to sound like her. They had beef, but it was 20 years ago. She wrote obsessed about him. I view Eminem as an asexual person, so this is so shocking to me. They dated. One of them cheated. Eminem decided to diss Mariah. What? They dated? I really don't see him being attracted to any gender. Shelter is temporary, being snatched is forever. Yeah. Who cheated? Mariah? Not Eminem. I don't think he is interested. Eminem is a Rolling Stone. No, 100%. Quack, did you hear that Princess Kate has cancer? Yeah, we talked about it on a stream Friday. It's really sad. It's just really sad. I don't want to like react to it. It's a sad thing. He dated Britney and Christina. Did he really? Let's look up his Wikipedia. I don't think he did. I don't think he's ever dated anybody. '51 spouse. Yeah, he's only... Oh, wait. He remarried his ex-wife? I love that. I love that. Own a car or staple my ears back. Ears every single time. Why would she take him back after he wrote all of those songs about, like, decapitating her? That's awesome. Eminem.com. Why is that so funny? Ew. His middle name is Bruce. Bruce the Neopet. He's only ever been with his ex-wife. Stop it, guys. He's only ever been with his ex-wife twice. She really took him back after all those songs about drowning her. Eminem is among the best-selling music artists of all time. You know who really gets down with Eminem? Like, Euro dudes. They get down with Eminem. If we pull up a Spotify chart of who's listening to Eminem, it's like dudes in Europe. My brain was like Eminem, Bruce Mathers. That's true. When Andy Cohen asked Mariah what she thought of Eminem, she said, well, they come in a little baggie that you can carry with you, and there's peanut and chocolate. She's so annoying. She always does shit like that. Don't ask her anything. She's not going to talk to you. Love D12. Formally? Did we exit D12? Wow. I had to go to Detroit for a hot minute, and I saw 8 Mile. I was like seeing a celebrity. I saw the 8 Mile exit. I said, oh my god. Everybody come look. I used to be so fucking obsessed with Eminem. You have no idea. You've no idea. I know all about this picture. Encore, horrible. Don't say that in Europe. All his albums are called Recovery, Relapse. Real Eminem fans know that he has his 25-year sobriety coin. I'm sorry, I have lots of hate for Christina Aguilera. What? Where did that come from? Yeah, he do always be dressing like this now. Stop. This is exactly what the Qcknd merch looks like. On bod. When did he start doing this? Stop. Stop, he's killing me. Acting career? Oh my god, I have seen The Wash so many fucking times. You can't tell me anything about the wash. Eminem has a cameo in it, and he has a little rap in it, and I still to this day know it by heart. Every part of it. I always say, that's an awfully hot coffee pot in his rap accent. Yeah, they torched him with that. He has a brisk iced tea ad? There's no way. There's no fucking way. We're looking it up right now. Brisk iced tea. Eminem. INEM. Oh, it's like claymation?
I get asked to do commercials all the time, and I always say the same thing.
He's dressed like it.
I need some hot chicks. Second, we film at my house, so I ain't gotta go
Second.
anywhere. Third, I record my own song. Yo, bring it. Cool, refreshing, nice tea, drink it.
John is calling, but not right now.
Oh, wardrobe malfunction. But once I try their products, I always hate them, so I bounce. Damn, that is pretty good. But I got one final demand.
No, we can't change the name to Eminem's Yo, bring it, bit.
Hey, is everything okay?
Mother.
Yeah.
Nice.
See? That's why I don't do commercials.
Okay, I'll call you right back. Love you too. Bye. Brisk iced tea still exists, but there's no way it's good. He's also in a Chrysler ad. Chrysler? Chrysler, C-R-Y? C-R-Y. C-H-R-Y. S. I think Lose Yourself is playing.
I
Wait.
got a question for you. What
Is
does
this Sopranos?
say about luxury? Huh? What is a town that's been to hell and
Shut the fuck
isn't
up.
New York City? Or the
Please show him. Please show him in the sweatshirt. Why did they do this? Oh no, he looks. Oh no, he's got. Please, M. Let's go with short hair like that.
This is what we do.
Look. Listen.
You know, I have to admit, I was a little bit nervous about doing this interview.
Relax, guy. I like gay men, you know.
That's great, but I'm not gay.
I don't believe that.
I'm not gay.
Bitch, I can make orange rhyme with banana. Or nana.
What? Eminem also had an animated series. It was a cartoon where I'm pretty sure he broke D12 out of jail. That might not be on his wiki. Health problems? Is he okay? His addiction to prescription drugs. Oh, okay. 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 Yeah, so he's... See? I'm on that Eminem trivia. Did you see that clip on Twitter of a goth girl on public access TV back in the day talking about music and taking phone calls? Yes, she was queen. I love that. Someone said the first Twitch streamer. Interests. Okay. Eminem is a fan of the Detroit Lions and the Detroit Pistons. He also is an avid comic book collector. His collection includes Amazing Fantasy 15, which the comic book introduces Spider-Man. The comic is worth over $1 million. A former Shady Records executive referred to his collection as otherworldly. Yeah, he likes the Punisher. He's in a comic, I think. I think they put him in the comic. Eminem. E-M-I-N-E-M in... I think he's in the Punisher. Oh no, he's in Spider-Man. No, he's also in the Punisher. Okay. Like I said. I'm on my Eminem trivia. I'm really not. No, I am. That do be what he looks like. He does have like a really pointy features. Oh my god. Where's he going? Where's he going? I'm dead. Do not show me Eminem in this fucking hoodie. This zip-up hoodie. Just Eminem being single and enjoying his comic books and being sober. Queen. Feuds. Don't... He has a feud with the Insane Clown Posse? Can't we all get along? Moby. Well, yeah. I'm not reading that. Okay. Well. I have to turn off that Stream Elements ad. Hey, Snail. Did we have anything else we needed to talk about today? I forget. New video. I have to do my taxes, but then new YouTube video. I guess I'll let you guys go. It was a pleasure talking about Eminem with you guys. Sebby and I will leave. I hope everybody has a really good week. We'll have stream on Friday. Might be a craft stream, might not be a craft stream. You know how that goes around here. I have a bunch of things I need to sew and mend, including this. But we'll see. You mentioned Throne. Yeah, I'm going to be updating my Throne, I guess, which is my wish list. And we'll talk about like a birthday stream if you guys are into it. If you don't like the way that sounds, we won't talk about it. But some people were asking about birthday stream, which is coming up in, what's the calendar? Like a week. So let me start organizing that for April. But we'll talk about that more next time, because I haven't really thought about it yet in like a productive way. When is birthday stream? We'll have it in April, so maybe I'll write some stuff down and we'll talk about it on Friday. And if you have any ideas or things, suggestions, let me know. I need to fix my sleeping schedule so I see stream. But thank you, everybody. Thank you for all the subscribers, everyone who renewed their subscription today. I appreciate you. And on Patreon, I did post hoodie samples. So if you're on Patreon and you missed that, go take a look. I did a little photo shoot for them. And our next sample should be here any day now. So get excited, go crazy. Love you guys so much, and I will see you on Friday.